Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little flying owl card for Valentine's Day using the special delivery stamp and die set from Lawn Fawn, the special delivery box add-on, as well as the Waving Pull Tab starter set that is going to help us make this cute little mechanism with the flapping wings. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've cut out a bunch of pieces ahead of time, but later in the video I'll show you exactly how everything works to put it together. And let's just start with the coloring. So there's not that much coloring for this card. We're just going to color in our little owl, our wings, and then a couple of the little packages and cards that are going to be around our little owl post lady. And I'm using some warm browns for the owl. So I'm using E37, E35, and E31 for the owl's fur, and then also for the wings. For the wings, one important thing is you are going to need to stamp and cut out 2 sets of the wings like I have here. And I'll show you how the dies fit over the wings in a second. But what you want to do is color the left side of one of the stamp wings and then the right side of the other. There's not enough room with the die to just color in both sides of the wings. So just keep that in mind. And to give the wings a little bit of a feathered look, I did apply my color in a streaky manner. So I tried to leave the little streaks of the E37 and E35 pretty visible there. We're going to color in the little postal lady's outfit with some pretty pink colors. So I'm using R81 and R85 for that. And then I'm going to also make some pink and red hearts with R46 for the red and then R81 and 85 for the pinks. I am going to color in this box the same color as the owl. So we'll use some E31, a little E57. It's a little bit of a different color scheme, I guess, because we're using some of the E57s instead of the 30s, but either will work fine here. And then I'm going to color in the accents on the little cards with just red, with just R46. And then I'm going to put a little pink highlight around the edges of the envelopes. I just thought that was a cute little accent instead of just using gray. Pardon my phone there a second ago. And then for the shading on the hearts, I'll use some R89 and just add a little like black leather strap to the hat and to the little mail purse there. And that is pretty much it for the coloring. It's real simple. I didn't use that many markers or that many different colors, just some pinks, some reds, and some browns. And then I've die cut everything out. And as you see, we have our little wings that are cut out separately. So let's go ahead and put together our panel. So this is the panel that the Waving Pull Tab is going to attach to. So I'm going to take this top piece from the Waving Pull Tab set and just line it up right in the center of my panel. This panel is, I think, 2.25 inches wide or 3.5 inches wide. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you get that little piece there centered. And then I'm going to use this little spacer mechanism that comes with the pull tab die just to get my alignment for these 2 little die cuts here. So these are the 2 die cuts that you need to make the interactive mechanism. And you just use that little plastic tab that is included in the Waving Pull Tab starter set to just get the line up perfectly. These are the other 2 pieces that you'll need for the Waving Pull Tab, and then that little third decorative piece there. So it's just 5 pieces, and you just arrange it just like I did on screen, and then you will be able to make your little flapping wing mechanism. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel off these 2 little die cuts here. I'm gonna fold in this smaller little rectangle at the score lines. This is the piece we're gonna use to stabilize the tab. Later on, I'll show you exactly how to put that on, but for now, just fold it at the score lines. For the wings, you're gonna take a tiny brad. So I think this is a 3/8 of an inch brad. And then you're going to arrange your wings with the X pointing upwards on either side of the brad. And you're going to have the closure part of the brad on the side of the wings. And then you just bend it forward like that. And now you've basically assembled your wings. So it's that simple. And then you take your card panel and just thread the little wings right through those two edges there. So they're facing forward. You will have to bend one of the wings a little bit just to get it through, but it works pretty easily. You won't have to worry about ripping the paper. And then you just kind of check and make sure your wings are working. And mine are. So this looks good. So now I can move on to the next step, which is to add our little stabilizer piece. So you just put a little bit of glue on the center, on the back of the center of that little rectangle, like the middle scored area. And then you're just going to gently slide it through until it is right beneath those little tabs that are sticking out on top, if you see there. And then you're just going to close it and seal it. And this is just to hold that little tab so that it stays vertical. And you want to leave a little bit of space so that you can pull easily. And then you're going to turn around and check. And yeah, that's working pretty good. And now we can decorate our pull tab. So I'm just going to take this little piece and fold it over the top of the pull tab. You don't have to cut any more paper. You just fold it right over and place it on top and it'll fit perfectly. And then I'm going to add a little arrow here. So I just cut out another little triangle and I'm just going to add that there. This is optional. You can leave that just blank if you like. And then I have double layer of foam tape and I'm just going to place a strip on either side. You need to make sure you steer clear of that mechanism in the middle because it needs to move. So I cut my tape in half and it's just a double layer there. We're decorating the back panel now. These are just decorative elements. I just wanted a little bit of that stripe to be peeking out. And then I'm going to place my panel right over top so that it is centered on my A2 size card panel there. And that looks good. So now I'm going to take a single piece of foam tape. This is just a single layer. And that's where we're going to attach our little owl. I'm going to dress him up. So I'm going to add his little purse and his little hat and just stick those right on top and then remove the tape and then just place my little owl right on top so that he is centered nicely with the wings. Make sure only to add the foam tape to the center so that the wings are not impeded. And then I taped a little envelope in his hand. I thought it'd be cute if it looks like he has this delivery that is so important that he's just flapping like crazy, the little package in front of the recipient there. And then we'll attach the sentiment. And this is from the Special Delivery stamp set. And it says, "Owl you need is love." And this awesome card. I just thought that was such a cute little saying. And then we'll add some little hearts and some more little embellishments. These are all the stamped die cuts from the Special Delivery and Special Delivery box add-on. And then we have this little letter that has Happy Heart Day, and you can stamp different messages on it. There are different messages in the Special Delivery stamp set. And here it is. So here is our finished card. So I'm going to show you another version as well in a second. So this is our turquoise version. And then I also have a pink version I'll show you in a second. So I guess so much fun to play with. Let's just play with it one more time. And the good thing is this is a really sturdy mechanism, so you will be able to play with it a lot. Some of the interactive cards, they're meant to be like pulled once or twice and then don't mess with it. But these, because the wings are held in place by the brad, it should really hold up over time. So, I mean, you can't just play with it for 8 hours a day for a full year, but you should be able to, the recipient should be able to flap the wings lots and lots and lots and have it still work. So here are our cards, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you give these cards a try. It's a really, really great option for a Valentine's Day card. Thanks so much, and I will see you again soon in another video.